cup of tea with plenty of sugar, Hiroyuki Itsuki talks about recipes for the heart. October 2025. A cup of tea with plenty of sugar. There was a joke from the Showa era that went, health is more important than life. Watching the recent health boom, I couldn't help but recall this old catchphrase. Is health important? Whether you look at weekly magazines, monthly magazines, or newspapers, there are overwhelmingly more articles about health. On NHK television, you'll also notice a variety of health-related programs. Looking back, I feel like there used to be more programs with themes like living and learning. Cooking shows are still booming, but it seems like their catchphrases are subtly changing. In short, there seems to be a shift in emphasis from delicious to healthy and nutritious. In the past, even hobbyists who were considered gourmets took their food very seriously. I want to eat pufferfish, but I value my life. The spirit of risking one's life in the pursuit of deliciousness was highly praised by society. My mother often told me this when I was a child. Eat hard. It's good for you. Those words still remain deep in my consciousness. In short, it's the idea that every beautiful rose has its thorns. However, as you reach the advanced stages of old age, you begin to develop courage. In this world, being right isn't always the most important thing. When I hear of people who regularly strive for good health, do all sorts of exercises, and follow a diet that is said to be good for your health, only to fall ill or die young, I think, things don't always work out as they should. I sometimes mutter to myself. Use both poison and medicine. I have a daily habit of drinking tea after breakfast. I add sugar to my hot tea. Each serving of sugar is packaged individually in a glass container, and I put 3 bags in at once. I'm sure anyone would be surprised if they saw me doing this. Putting 3 bags of sugar in 1 cup of tea. Some of you may be worried. But there's no need to worry. I always drink only 1/3 of a cup of tea. Just 1 sip, like a sparrow drinking water, to moisten my tongue. It's sweet and delicious. I swallow it, leaving a lingering taste in my mouth. Even if I add 3 times the usual amount of sugar, I still only drink a much smaller amount, not 1/3. The amount of sugar consumed is probably much less than someone who adds a packet of sugar to a cup and drinks it whole. So I don't think it's that bad for you. Thanks to this, I've continued this habit for a long time. I drink the remaining tea in the afternoon. I take a sip, too. The taste of cold tea is also delicious. I heard from a university professor that in the past, working-class people in Britain were provided with tea without sugar once a day. Apparently, there was constant conflict between workers and management at the time, and work efficiency didn't improve. However, once Britain began to control colonies around the world and sugar was imported in large quantities, sugar began to be added to the cup of tea served every day during the afternoon break. It is said that from that time on, workers' work efficiency improved dramatically. It seems that sugar is more than just sweet. I think it also has the power to gently soothe the hearts of those who are feeling down. There are many people who severely restrict their sweet intake. But surely there is a way to use both poison and medicine? I have an acquaintance of mine who lives with a very loving spouse. I had heard rumors that he had gotten divorced, so when I happened to bump into him, I asked him why. He sighed and whispered. It basically comes down to too much love, I guess. He then continued. I just feel suffocated. I could almost hear a voice from the outfield telling him not to be so extravagant. But his sigh had a real ring to it. What advice would someone give him if he appeared in a newspaper advice column? Try to see him once every 3 days. Answers like that are unrealistic. Life is difficult. That's why people add 3 spoonfuls of sugar to their drinks. What do you do? Hiroyuki Itsuki. This month's update. I'm physically unable to drink alcohol. However, in this country, sharing a drink with someone is considered a ritual. If I were to say something like, I'm pretty good with sweet things, I'd just be met with ridicule. This was especially true during the Showa era. Nowadays, the lame excuse is, for health reasons.